We are in a type of weather pattern where you can go from bright sunny skies and 15 minutes later to a booming thunderstorm. Good evening to you. I'm meteorologist Josh Fitzpatrick. Here's a weather time lapse from Charlottesville this morning showing us bright blue sunny skies, and then around 2-3 o'clock the clouds begin to billow on up in the atmosphere. Cumulus turned into cumulonimbus clouds, producing thunderstorms heaviest north and also south, similar to what we had yesterday. And temperatures are cooling from the low 90s into the 80s and 70s, where you had some rainfall across the region. And with that first batch of storms around 3-4 o'clock into the Kent Store area, we had some wind damage, blew down quite a few trees. Thanks to Linda Wash for giving us a phone call and sending us these photos from her neighborhood in western portions of Louisa County. And now we're watching a new risk for a shower and downpour and a thunderstorm here tonight. NBC 29's exclusive dual pole triple Doppler radar network is showing the worst of the storm now moving out of Fluvanna County. Now the worst is over into Palmyra, Lake Monticello, Fort Union. Now it's right over top of the Columbia area. See that deep area of pink and also red? That's an indication of some small hail and some gusty winds, quite a bit of lightning as that shifts off to the southeast into Goochland County. And just south of the town of Louisa, a heavy downpour. You're hearing some rumbles of thunder, but the worst of that storm is passing by to your south. There's that first line of storms that came right across northern Albemarle, Greene County. Third severe thunderstorm in 24 hours. How about that? Now it moves to the southeast. Then some more storms formed on the outflow, which is the rain-cooled air. It's like mini cold fronts, so new storms are starting to develop. A weak thunderstorm right now between Madison and Culpeper as it shifts off to the south and east, staying just north of Charlottesville and Stanardsville. But there's more activity back to the west over the Ohio Valley. Notice a new complex of showers and storms developing with a severe thunderstorm watch out this way. So we'll have to watch and see how many of those storms can make it over the mountains tonight, but still through midnight there's a risk for a couple more severe storms that could produce some damaging wind and also some hail. So Futurecast shows a bit of a lull right now, but after sunset into 10-11 o'clock, a couple more showers and storms seem to be likely, and then after midnight the weather pattern quiets down. Monday morning we are A-OK, some patchy fog. Tomorrow afternoon I don't expect a severe weather threat, but there will be a couple of more hit and miss showers and downpours, but thankfully the weather pattern does quiet down for Memorial Day tomorrow. Tonight's forecast, a risk for an isolated severe storm through midnight. Overnight lows mid to upper 60s, some patchy fog. Memorial Day Monday, not as hot. We will not hit the low 90s like we did today in central Virginia. Mid 80s should do it in Charlottesville. Low 80s to the north from Culpeper to Stanardsville and into the Stanton area with that stray thunder shower risk. Watch the radar on NBC 29 Mobile and .com for the latest radar updates. And your Michael and Son 7-day forecast shows us we're back in the heat. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, most areas are going to miss out on storms. That's why it's going to be so hot. And then some heat-busting showers and storms at the end of next week and the first weekend of June.
Yeah, and this just in also, too, we're getting a traffic alert right now along Interstate 64 westbound just prior to exit 129. Apparently maybe a car into a tree with some injuries there, too. So we've got a lot of trees coming down as well in the area.
And that storm is now moving across I-64 into Louisa County.
All right, so be mindful if you are on the road. All right, we'll be right back.